Hi, this is Edward Donahue with clicktechjobs. In my last two videos, I talked about the interviewing techniques known as P.O.W.E.R. Preparation, organization, words, ears, rate. In my last video, I talked about preparation, finding out everything you can about the position as well as the people you're going to be talking with. I talked about organizing your ideas to make them easier for your listener to remember, using techniques such as time, space, cause and effect, and logical parts. And in my last video, I talked about words and guidelines such as using more words on your most important points, using short sentences, and going from the known to the unknown. Today, I'd like to talk about ears, or listening. In an interview, ears, or listening, is every bit as important as talking. You know, there's an old Turkish proverb that goes, in conversation, if talking is silver, listening is gold. To begin with, it's helpful to understand your own listening style. In his book, How to Listen, Richard Burke of the Harvard Business School talks about how individuals differ in listening style. There's a spectrum from the strongly linear to the strongly associative. Linear listeners take in material as it's presented, effortlessly following the speaker from point A to point B. Associative listeners tend to connect ideas presented to things they already know. The point is, linear listeners are capable of listening passively. Associative types are often not effective listeners when they're passive. They may need to increase their attentiveness by taking notes or restating what they've heard. It's also important to know what to listen for. What people express generally falls into one of 5 categories. These categories are in order of importance: cliches, facts, thoughts, feelings about external events, feelings about oneself. Cliches are perfunctory language, such as, how you doing? Facts are statements of reality, such as, after this position is filled, the support staff will be 5. Thoughts are interpretations of facts, such as, after our support staff is increased, we should be able to decrease project turnaround time by 10%. Feelings about external events are statements such as, it's horrible when developers are called away to do support. And finally, feelings about oneself are statements such as, last quarter we missed 2 deliverables because of support issues. I never want to have that feeling again. Keeping these categories in mind should help brush up your listening skills. Finally, after preparing yourself, organizing your ideas, thinking about what words to use, and brushing up your listening skills, rate yourself. Immediately after the interview, think about what went right and what went wrong. Try to get feedback. Maybe request it in a thank you letter. The American philosopher and writer Elbert Hubbard said, progress comes from the intelligent use of experience. This is Edward Donahue with clicktechjobs. Good luck.